guys, it's Marissa here, author of The Rise High Investor. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you know, I've been investing in property for a long time, and these little videos are just short snippet videos each week to bring you some tools and tips to help you with your property investment goals. So I really appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be talking about how many properties do you need to buy to be able to comfortably retire. This is the magic question, and this is the question that I get asked a lot, and I'm going to try and answer that as best as I can in this video. But before I do that, I just want to talk to you about what the current environment looks like, because currently about 73% of Australian investors only own one property, about 18% own two, about 7.5% own three, and only about 1.5% of property investors own more than four or more investment properties. So only 1.5% of property investors own more than four investment properties, which I think is quite alarming. So I think it's fair to say that you do need to have multiple investment properties to be able to actually retire on your property portfolio. But let's really drill down into what that word multiple means and how many you actually need to have. Well, the truth is that it is very, very different for every single person. So instead of actually giving you an actual number of how many properties you need, I'm going to give you the information that you need to assess about yourself, to then work out for yourself how many properties do you personally need. So I think the first step is really to clearly define what you want and why you want it. You know, for example, what passive income do you want each year from your property portfolio, and when do you want that by? You know, do you want your property portfolio to be giving you a passive income after expenses of $100,000 per year, and do you need that to happen in 10 years' time? You know, you need to be really specific about how much income you do want from your property portfolio and when do you want that by. Once you've actually clearly articulated that goal, you are able to work backwards, you know, based on where you're at now and where you want to be, and the time period between those two points will actually allow you to calculate what I call your net asset goal. So this is basically calculating how much value of net assets do you need to accumulate over that period of time between where you are now and where you want to be when you get that goal. So net assets, in my definition, when I'm talking about this, is the value of your income producing assets. So that excludes your car, your home, things like that. So value of your income producing assets, take away all of your liabilities. Okay, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about net assets. So I actually do have a really, really good free calculator that you can download to actually work out your net asset goal and work out how much net assets you need to accumulate in your time frame. If you jump onto the Rise High Investor website, which is risehighinvestor.com.au, and you go to free resources, in the bonus resources section, in chapter 2 of the book, you can actually download a really good calculator that will help you to calculate and determine what passive income you need in retirement, how many years you've got left, and how you can actually work out what net asset goal you need to work towards. Once you've actually worked out your net asset goal, you can then take that and work out, right, I need this much in net assets. So let's say the net asset goal is $2 million. I need this much in net assets. What I then want you to do is go and download the free calculator on the Rise High Investor website from chapter 10, which will then enable you to put that net asset goal in a tangible, realistic plan. So if you're going to if you need to accumulate $2 million in net assets, how does that look? How many properties and what value do they need to be, and when do you need to buy them to get to that goal in your 10 or 15 year time frame, or whatever your time frame might be? So that free bonus resource is in chapter 10, bonus resources on the Rise High Investor website. So once again, I want you to go to the website. I want you to get the bonus resources from chapter 2 to work out your net asset goal. Then I want you to plug that into the calculator from chapter 10, free bonus resources on the website. And that will have a play around with that to work out what properties you need to buy, when you need to buy them, how much they need to be in value to get to your net asset goal by the time you'd like to retire. The main thing, I guess, here is it is about the time in the market rather than the timing. So I would suggest that you don't procrastinate. Do this now. Figure out what you need to do. Figure out how many properties you need to buy, and then sit down with your mortgage broker and work out a strategy on how you can get those properties as soon as possible so that they've got more time to accumulate before the time that you need to retire. So that's all I've got time for today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck with the resources. If you have any questions about the calculators, happy to answer any questions, happy to hear your comments. Please leave them below, or you can contact me directly at propertyinvestor@risehigh.com.au. Many of you have been emailing me, and I really love hearing your thoughts and comments, so thanks for doing that. And as a special thank you for tuning in, you can actually get a copy of the book for half price if you enter in the special code video 2018 when you are at the checkout on the website. So hope that you enjoy that, and thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye.